The Galahad and the Three Druids. The mist rolled in across the moors. It was cold and penetrating and damp as a mermaid's tail. The three heroes, Sir Galahad, his friend Igor, and his friend the Yeti, were soaked to the skin. Even the Yeti was shivering, even amongst his massive furry skin and coat. They waited and waited. They waited for the moment when they would launch their trap, when they would spring their trap and spring their surprise, because onward came the skull goblins. There were hundreds of skull goblins riding wargs, great big wolf-like dogs. These were the outrunners of the big army that had been following them. How on earth they were defeated, they don't know, but the goblins, after their defeat before, had been on the tail and were following the three heroes. But they had one chance. Prior to getting here, they had helped out some poor farmers. The farmers that had lost all their money, being swindled by some con artists. But all they had left was the produce from the farm, the olive oil that they had been pressing. So Galahad had promised to buy all of the oil, and they had a cart full, which they were transferring back to the city. They dug a long, very shallow trench and poured the olive oil in. Over the top the warriors came, riding towards them, sweat pouring off the beasts, foaming at the mouth, and they charged towards them. The Yeti pulled his mighty bow and sent arrow after arrow, great tufts of earth exploding in front of them. So Galahad on his horse charged towards them, knocking them asunder with his great lance, and then turned and charged away. The wargs clustered in after them, and then Igor set a fire to a crossbow bolt, shot it into the trench, and a wall of flame erupted, creating a massive barrier. The wargs cowered and fled, and the heroes ran as fast as they could. They only had one hope. They'd heard rumours of powerful druids living in the great forest, so in they pressed, looking for the druids. In the first clearing they came across was an old standing stone, and next to the standing stone was a young lady. She was collecting mistletoe and holly with a sickle. Good lady, said Sir Galahad. I don't know if you know of any druids in these parts, do you? And why for you want to see the druids? Said the lady. Well, we're a band of heroes. Yes, master, said Igor. Yes, absolutely, said Sir Galahad. Yeah, said the Yeti. And we've been helping people, and we've angered goblins. You've angered goblins, said the lady. Yes, the Red Skull Clan. The Red Skull Clan have been stealing griffin eggs and causing all sorts of mischief. So they're now after us, and we need help with the druids. Ah, so you're saying they're bringing imbalance to this world, and you need help restoring the balance? I guess so, said Galahad. In which case I shall help you. My name is Alicia, and I am of the Wolf Druids. Oh, jolly good, said Galahad. I will help you, but you must see my brother of the Bear Druids. Oh, that sounds good. He's up at the high passes where the forest meets the mountains. So off they went to seek the Bear Druid. And as she had described, just when the mountains met the forest, there was again some standing stones, and by those standing stones was a big man with a huge bushy beard and big hairy forearms, who was gathering other herbs from the forest. I say, said Galahad, you wouldn't have to be a druid, would you? The man turned around and laughed, a big belly laugh. Yes, I am. My name is Blessed. I am of the Bear Druids. They smiled, and so did the mighty Yeti, who looked at the man and saw a fellow friend. "Hello," he said. "How are you?" And the man said, "Oh, I like you. You could be my friend. Oh, you could be my friend too." And they hugged. So Blessed agreed to help them. "But you know what you need to do?" "Oh, what's that?" "You need to go find my brother, the old man of the forest. He is the Druid of the trees. He will be of the greatest help." So they journeyed to the centre of the forest, deep in the dark hidden parts, where it's boggy and dirty and dark. And eventually there, in the centre of the forest, beneath the canopy where no light is seen, was the Druid of the trees. He was an old man, stooped and bent, wearing nothing but brown robes, but his hair was curiously light green, and he had a long flowed beard that went all the way down to his waist, also in light green. "Hello," said Galahad. You wouldn't happen to be the old man of the forest, would you?" The old man looked and said, "Aye, I be him. How can I help with thee?" And said, "Oh, well, we've been sent by Blessed and Alicia, and they said that you might be able to help us." And they explained about the red goblins. "Oh, yes, I am the Druid of the trees. I shall help with thee." And they went to meet where the goblin horde was massing, just before the forest in the clear plains below. There were hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of goblins. Goblins with bows, goblins with pikes and sticks, goblins on wargs, orcs, and trolls. Alicia howled in the moon, "Oh!" like a wolf, and then hundreds of wolves appeared and charged forward. Galahad had jumped on his horse and charged with them into the fray, knocking goblins asunder. And then Blessed growled, a big laughing growl. And then a horde of bears appeared, standing on their hind legs, and ran into the fray, along with Blessed and along with the Yeti with his giant shield, knocking goblins asunder. At last, Eagle sent volley upon volley upon volley of arrows into the fray, pinning them down. But there were still too many. There were just too many goblins, and they kept on coming, horde after horde. Then the old man smiled. Now is the time. And then trees appeared. First small shoots coming out of the ground, and then giant ancient trees erupted from the ground, binding and pinning the goblins or launching them asunder into the air. And the trees came and stopped the horde. They would either career into them off the wargs, or they would be pinned and tied, or shot into the air, into the farlers. And the goblins panicked and fled those who weren't pinned. And together, the Druids and their friends, the three heroes, were safe, and the good people had won the day.